So I posted videos about water quality and kind of what to do about that. I've posted recent videos about like skin health and stuff like that. And I feel like it warrants just a little more in-depth conversation about that. So I actually wanted to share water, my local water actually. I want to share what's actually in my local water, which I'm in Alameda County. So I'm in the East Bay of the Bay Area, Northern California. So anybody can look this up, but EWG, I'll just share my screen. So anybody can do this. You guys can look up your local water district and kind of see what's in the actual water. So I actually did this a for a for something for class. Actually, I did this. I was taking a public health class, and one of the one of the assignments was actually to go on and find out what's in your water, your local water. So, and I had already known about similar websites and things like that. I didn't look up my district. So to be prompt to do that, I think was an awesome, that was an awesome thing to do actually. So I really appreciate that class. But Alameda County Water District. So, like I said, anybody can do this. You can look up your water and see what's in it. So, the thing is I always, people call me, look at me and see the things that I do going extra as far as like the things that I eat and the things that I put, in on my body as well. The types of shampoos that I'm using and deodorants or even lack thereof, really. I haven't even used deodorant in many, many, many years. And mostly, yeah, it sounds weird, like I'm going to be some smelly fool. But the thing is I don't smell, and I think it's because of what I'm putting in my body. First of all, right? I'm not putting toxic materials on a heavy level, to be a, to that are detoxing out of my body, which is causing that deathly smell that comes out of some people. So I think that's probably the number one reason why I don't really have a body odor that's, deathly. So I think what you put in your body and also on your body is very critical. So people would look at me as extreme. And the thing is that extreme? Is it extreme to go to extra lengths to, realize what's in your water? The water that you're drinking could be causing, toxicity within your body, causing all kinds of health issues. Is that extreme to be aware of that stuff and actually do something about it? Or is it extreme to eat toxic food on a daily basis and not even understand what you're doing? Right? So perspective, I look at these things as, I'm passionate about this stuff. So if it's extreme, sure, whatever, so be it. I'll be extreme, you know. So anyhow, if you look on this is the Alameda County Water District covering Fremont, Newark, Union City, up here in Northern California. If you look, contaminants detected, 9 exceed EWG health guidelines. So, and if you look here again, legal does not necessarily equal safe. Getting passing grade from the federal government does not mean that the water meets the latest health guidelines. And again, this is old, 2019. It's probably updated at this point. Here's the thing. So 9 exceed the health guidelines. There's 20 total contaminants. If you scroll down, it kind of gives you some more information about it here. So these are the top ones, and every single one of them just about, actually, yes, every single one of them, potential effect is cancer. So every single one of these is actually carcinogenic. And if you click on one, you can get a little more details about it. Kind of gives you a rundown of what bromate is and the different chemicals, if you can look it up. Disinfection, byproduct form, when they're putting the stuff in the water, basically, as a disinfectant, essentially. So, and it just shows you here, There's been animal studies proving damage to DNA and that it causes cancer in multiple organs. Obviously, that's animals. Maybe there is a connection there. Of course, correlation, causation, I understand, whatever. The thing is it doesn't take, a rocket scientist to make the connection here. So many people with cancer. It's like 1 in 2 people, especially in the United States, have some form of cancer at least once in their life. Like that's insane. And I think a part of that is the water. So this is why I just want to bring awareness to this stuff. Again, it might seem extreme, but just these little steps that we take, to understand the quality of our water and why it is that I go to extra lengths to filter out my water. So again, you guys can look at this stuff, I'm not going to dive into all the different chemicals and stuff like that. I know it's kind of scary and that's not really why I'm doing this. I don't want to scare anybody, even for myself. Like, it could be, heavy to get into this stuff sometimes, but it's good to be aware of this stuff, at the very least, and then know what you can do. I've talked about filtering water before, and here it is. It tells you reverse osmosis, which is what I do. I actually go and get RO water, and that's our drinking water. We have filters on our shower head here, so we're not bathing in this toxic water, which is safe or to the legal amount. However, may not be safe as far as health guidelines, especially according to the EWG. So what can you do? Well, reverse osmosis, I think, is the easiest and probably the cheapest way to go. You can definitely spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this, cool, awesome filtering system, whatever, there's many of them out there today. And I'm sure they're great. I'm just not going to spend thousands of dollars right here, right now. It's just not where I'm at. Um, I'm a student in chiropractic school right now. I'm not trying to spend thousands of dollars on things that I can do in a different, fashion, much, much cheaper. So the route I go is RO water. And you can see here that it's filtering out all of these things that are commonly found in water, including fluoride, which is a hot topic, controversial topic, I think, for some. And they put it in the water supposedly to help with bones, building healthy bones and things like that. It's supposed to be good for your teeth. However, if you look, there was a 7-year trial that just came to an end, and it's talking about fluoridation of the water, how it poses unreasonable risk to children. Okay, September 26th, 2024, so very, very recent. And basically their ruling is that it was unnecessary to put fluoride in the water, especially for the health of children. They're saying that it actually is reducing IQ of children. And again, I made videos about this before, talking about fluoride and how it's reducing IQ of people in general. But the thing is so that, which is what they're saying. So fluoridation of water at zero point 0.7 milligrams per liter, right? That was what they were saying is optimal in the US. So they're saying now that's posing an unreasonable risk, of reducing IQ in children. So again, not to scare anybody, but it's like, hey, look, this is what we can do. Provide the household with RO water. There it is. You got it done. It's pretty simple. And it's fairly cheap to do that as well. Um, so again, not to scare anybody, but there's, things and ways around this, so I just wanted to jump on to give a little more awareness of that, kind of show you or tell you a little bit about what I do. And, some people call it extreme, but I think it's extreme to be unaware or even be aware and not care about what you're putting, in your body and on your body as well. So I hope you guys find that, somewhat engaging and helpful. Again, I do this to empower people. I want to empower, especially my friends and my family. But anybody who's interested in their health, and just becoming better humans in general, I hope this actually empowers you and shows you a little bit more of what you can actually do for the health of yourself and your family, friends, and things like that. So, hope you guys all enjoyed. Um, Peace to you all. Love you all. And we'll talk soon.